Hey everyone, this is Benja Welldone in the audio version of my YouTube channel, Benja Welldone Comedy, playlist Waiting for the World, where I document my rise to comedy starting from when I moved to Texas a little over a year ago in 2018. If you have any live question about absolutely anything having to do with love advice, joining the military, foreign travel, business, you name it, feel free to send me an email at Benja, B-E-N-J-A, Welldone, WELLDONE @gmail.com, and once a week I'll anonymously give you an answer to your question, roasting the shit out of your situation just to make light of it, followed by giving you a real legit answer. Thank you for your time and stay tuned.
And we're back. What's up, everybody? Benja Welldone coming at you live, Fast and Furious style, on the road, January the 8th. Wednesday, January the 8th, and it is 5:50 in the afternoon. So the agenda for today is, so here's the thing. When I do material, I do it in like cycles. I got like the idea stage, which is kind of like where it all comes up with, whether it's from maybe like a dream or from an event or something like that. Then I jot it down on my laptop, and then once I have everything kind of like, I also go through like a reserve file kind of thing. Anything that I haven't used that I previously put away that might be relevant, if I can add it, if it works and stuff, then I add it to it. And then comes, once it's all assembled together in the correct order and it just sounds like it's complete, and this is a very rough version, then I go through the recall. Like, then I go through the whole process of me rehearsing, saying it over and over and over and over and over again until I got it down completely. Now, here's what happens. A lot of times when I'm rehearsing, I usually say it the most natural, best way, but maybe not. I might have some, like, a word order. I might actually have a better word order that I actually put a lot of thought into, because imagine if you're trying to talk to a girl that you really liked, right? And you didn't really put any thought into what you're gonna say, so you just I don't do that, you know? So when I'm in front of my laptop, I got all these different ideas, but I gotta structure it into like a word, order, sentence kind of thing, you know? So once I got that out of the way, then I start rehearsing it, and I get it until I got it down completely. After I got it down completely, then it's kind of like a lot of theories, because it's like, I know it's funny and I'm working on the timing and everything else, but then I got to test it out in front of a live audience. I don't like testing stuff out. What is the sense of me testing something out in front of a live audience if I didn't have a clue what I'd say in the first place? I'm not going to be up there with a damn notepad, not hating on anybody, but or you know, like someone else or whatever. I don't do that, you know? I want to respect everybody's hours and minutes of life and bring it to them so it's somewhat constructed enough to where I can actually have it down, which I do now. Last time I did stand-up in the streets, it was last week, but it was very, very rough, because I wanted to get out there, and it's exactly what I knew would happen. It was worth doing it, but not by much, because I didn't really have all the ideas that I wanted to convey formulated into a proper sentence structure. So I kind of went blank a few times, and I don't want to do that, because a lot of times if somebody only gets one impression of you, that's what their impression of you is going to be from that point forward. All right? Always make a good first impression. So even when I do open mics, I'm either working on new stuff or I'm getting better with stuff that I already know that works, but I'm just finding it down, getting on that timing, getting those repetitions out and stuff like that. So I'm on my way to a bus stop right now near a mall, and I'm going to do some stand-up. I would actually like to, you know what I might actually do? I got to figure out, I really want to start recording this, and I might just do it live on Instagram. I'm not really sure but it would be great that I could start another kind of a channel thing where it's just me doing stand-up in the streets. But I got different ideas for that. It's still a work in progress. Anyway, so the thing is, it's kind of like I'm trying to beat the clock right now, so to speak, because it's not even 6 o'clock in the damn afternoon, in the evening, whatever, and it's already getting dark out. So I definitely should have came out an hour earlier, closer to 5, not closer to 6, because it's winter. But that's a reason for me not rushing, but I'm definitely not wasting any time. You know, driving the speed limit. I don't like to drive too fast. I don't like driving fast at all. It doesn't do anything for me. Don't care. Not a fan. I'd actually rather push my engine less and enjoy my ride than like push my engine hard and just, you know, sometimes you're on like a really nice highway, you hit up like high speeds like 85, 90, you don't even really realize it until you sort of just glance down and realize, oh shit, I'm doing 98. Now I know it sounds like I'm being contradicting, like I'm contradicting myself, but the second I notice that, I slow right back down. So anyway, what else is going on? So oh yeah, so I submitted myself to this one thing. It's like a festival in California, and then a really big one in Los Angeles. You know, a big story of my whole life has always been that I'll miss out on the small opportunities and I land the big ones. Seriously. I mean, it's that whole concept of not winning a battle but winning a war. That's kind of what I've always done my whole life. And there's small opportunities that I always miss, but whenever it seems like there's the biggest opportunity out there, I always get it. Always. You know? And let's just say that I don't get it, something bigger, not like comparable, something a lot bigger comes out, and I get that. So it's like what I had originally maybe believed that was the biggest thing, come to find out wasn't, and then there was something bigger. So should I get these things, I'll definitely announce them, and should I not, I will announce them as well. But I just don't want to say what it is until it's over. So not trying to keep people up in suspense, trying to keep them you know, I guess I already said it, up in suspense. Give me 1 second. I gotta take a swig of my beverage. I really like those blender bottle style cups, because you get like 2 16-ounce or whatever. They're huge. Get a lot of liquids in there. Stay hydrated. I'm athletic. So I've been doing, side note, having nothing to do with it, I've been doing jiu-jitsu now since about like October. I love it. I love it so much. If I could just do stand-up comedy and jiu-jitsu, and then like some other stuff like hunting and fishing, man, that would that would literally be the best. It'd be the best. I'm telling you. But I'm working towards it. Working for it. The only reason I said that thing about jiu-jitsu is because I guess I progressed enough to where it looks like I'll be getting a stripe on my my white belt gi, my white belt, yeah, because I'm a white belt. You know, I used to do a lot of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but I had like zero technique. I just knew like the ends of submissions. I didn't ever really have proper instruction. It was very, very coarse, and it was pretty much only instruction was from people that actually already did jiu-jitsu, and they were just showing me a thing or two. And it's usually bad technique. So I pretty much, in a sense, I knew I'd have a pretty good learning curve. There's something called a fight IQ. People say that now, or whatever, really. Well, I watch so much UFC and so much jiu-jitsu and so much grappling because I'm able to see stuff on the outside. I really do absorb it. That's me, at least. So, with all that, and then once I'm broken down the instruction as far as what to do and how to do it, to me it becomes a lot easier, because it's like something that I've always seen, but now I'm being told what's happening and how to get there and how to do it in detail. So I love it. I love it so much. I have so much fun. I really do. So it's like comedy, jiu-jitsu, gym. Yeah, going to the gym is cool, but it seems like now I just work out to be stronger and better and faster in jiu-jitsu. So at least I have a purpose for it. You know, I also this last weekend that passed on Saturday or Sunday, whatever, I finally shot. I have a compound bow because I like hunting too. I finally shot my bow again, and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to start making that a mandatory, relaxed, active meditation kind of a thing once a weekend. It'll probably be on Saturday, more than likely. I almost feel like by putting something off on Sunday, I don't want to say it doesn't get done, but it's less of a priority. So I definitely am going to make it happen. But this Saturday, there is a ranking ceremony where pretty much you go with your gi and belt, of course, and it's like a little bit of live rolling, but everyone pretty much just gets, not everyone, but a lot of people, potentially myself included, might get a stripe. If I do or I don't, it doesn't matter to me at all, because I love jiu-jitsu so much. The whole belts and all that, I understand what it means, but I'm not doing it for a belt. I'm not gonna, like, I don't care about the belt. I care about, like, the instruction and the form and the balance and the everything about it I love. But the belt, it literally doesn't mean anything to me. Let's just say, hypothetically, I have the skill of a black belt. Hypothetically, I'm just saying. Okay? I wouldn't just want to stop. It doesn't make any sense. If you love something, there shouldn't be a degree of stopping once you reach that goal, is all I'm getting at. You know? I have no interest. So, because I have no interest in necessarily stopping, me getting promoted in something, it means very little to me. If anything, it's actually good for other people to know, including myself, when I'm going against a purple belt or a white belt or a black belt, where they stand as far as knowledge base and experience base, which could potentially, of course, help me develop and make myself better. So, yeah, I know plenty of guys that are situationally a higher belt than they actually have their belt in, or stripe, or whatever the case may be. But they just don't have it. Maybe they missed a few, and they're not really worried about it, because they're still getting better. You getting belted or not has nothing to do. Belted. Sorry. You getting a higher rank in jiu-jitsu has nothing to do necessarily about you getting better. Because here's the thing. You can continue to get better and situationally miss those ranking opportunities. That doesn't mean it's going to stop your progress because you don't have a different color belt or a stripe on that belt. Okay? But then again, it also does show other people when you're rolling where you stand at, experience-wise. So, and knowledge-wise too. So, I am at my spot that I do stand-up comedy at. Only problem is, no different than if I went to like an actual bar or whatever to do stand-up comedy, there's no one here. And I've had plenty of occasions where I try to do stand-up comedy and there is no patrons at the bar. You're pretty much just saying comedy to a bunch of fucking chairs and people line up and sign up on a damn list till 4 in the morning, or I'm exaggerating. It's probably 1 in the morning at the latest. Yeah, so I'm just gonna chill a little bit and hang out. I might even do some Instagram live. Just sort of chill. And the second that a bus comes, I actually got this app on my phone that shows when all the buses come. I will hop out and start doing a new 5-minute bit. So I'm really excited. Oh, I love this so much. And I have so much that I'm thankful for and so much that I'm ready to do. I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing. And it's no problem for me because I fucking love it. Oops, just hit my horn. So anyway, sometimes this channel, I talk nothing about comedy. Sometimes I talk about other stuff. But I had been working on this for the last 4 days straight, getting the correct word order, and I spent 6 hours on one paragraph, basically. I spent 2 hours on 2 sentences just to get it right, and then finally it connects and it makes sense, and I've said it to different people unsuspectingly, like in grocery stores and in lines and in stores, and they laugh. So when I hear it hitting, then I know I got something. So now I'm ready to take all of those hits and have them linked together. I already rehearsed it. I know what I'm going to say. Just got to say it. I need people to do that. So anyway, I hope everybody has a beautiful rest of your day. Keep watching my videos to watch my rise, and yeah, start sending me emails and stuff, because it'd be a really fun addition to do for this channel. That's it. That's all I got. So I'm going to switch over to Instagram Live. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'm Benja Welldone. Check me out. Peace.